This is Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa. The story of resurgent and burgeoning Africa is here, only on the Pulse of Africa channel. Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa.
Hello, I'm Tinsai Gabiao, your host for this hour's news. Stay tuned. Let's start with United Nations. The United Nations University on E-Governance states that it will continue to support the International Conference on Theory and Practice of Electronic Governance, with a focus on digital transformation in Africa. Delfina Soares, director of the UNU eGov, said this at the closing ceremony of the 18th edition of the IceGov, organized by the National Information Technology Development Agency in Abuja. She said that Nigeria, along with the participating countries, would benefit directly from the strengthened knowledge exchange, peer engagement, and international networking that took place among participants. Soares, who noted that Nigeria has been part of the IceGov activities since 2018, stated that the country's continuous participation reflected the increasing priority it places on modern digital governance. One of the impact is the strengthened community that was here. There is also the volume of information exchange about the latest developments in frameworks, policies, and challenges of digital governance. This knowledge certainly benefits Nigeria and the countries that participated in the conference. The UNU eGov remains committed to organizing and supporting this conference for better digital governance, she said. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, and host of the upcoming G20 summit, has called on world leaders to act now and tackle inequality. He said that if the G20 is going to live up to its mission to tackle pressing global economic and financial issues, then it needs to significantly and urgently reduce inequality. He said in his statement from the president issued on Monday. He said global wealth inequality is stark, where the world's richest 10% account for more than half of the total global income, saying these people account for a staggering 74% of total global wealth. He said the human cost of these inequalities is severe, as 1 in 4 people globally face moderate or severe food insecurity. He mentioned that these huge disparities are unjust and consign billions of people to poverty. He said inequality is bad for everyone, saying it makes the world less stable, fuels conflict and undermines democracy, and stifles inclusive economic growth and prosperity. Julius Maada Bio, president of Sierra Leone and ECOWAS chairman, wants Sierra Leone and Nigeria to work more closely on business and investment. He says West Africa's future depends on everyone growing together through trade and private companies. At a big business dinner called Strengthening Partnership for Growth and Investment in Sierra Leone and West Africa, he spoke to leaders, diplomats, and investors about the strong friendships between the two countries. We share more than land. We share big dreams for West Africa that trades with each other, feeds itself, and builds its own success, he said. As ECOWAS leader, he promised to keep pushing for better regional unity. His government is working with others to make rules the same, increase trade, and improve roads and connections. He ended by calling on everyone to join hands. Let's build the roads of trade, trust, and victory that our ancestors wanted, so history will say this is when West Africa started rising together. Shifting to business headlines, Malawi's second vice president, Enoch Chihana, has assured Malawians that government is working hard to deal with several economic challenges the country is facing. Chihana made the remarks during a development rally at Belero in Rumfi on Sunday. We brought a message of hope. It's about the policy direction of government, which Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika articulated during his national address at Parliament. The country is going through challenges, and these cannot be solved overnight. We are trying our best as government to make sure that we tackle the priorities that is forex, fertilizer, food and fuel, Chihana said. He has also assured the people of Rumfi that the government has already started purchasing maize, which will be provided to those in need. The Moroccan first electric car will be sold at about 100,000 Moroccan dirhams, around $10,740, starting in 2026. In an interview with Bloomberg, this company's CEO, Nassim Belkhayat, said the production is currently underway for a new model called the Dial E, a compact city car with a top speed of around 85 kilometers per hour and a range of up to 150 kilometers on a single charge. He explained that the car has received regulatory approval from more than 12 European countries, which allows it to be exported to foreign markets, noting that the company aims to produce 10,000 units annually in the first phase. Moving on to sports, football icon and former Liberian president George Weah has urged fans, players, and football stakeholders to join in a fight against racism. Speaking at a two-day session of the FIFA's Players' Voice panel in Rabat, Morocco, Weah stressed that the essence of the game is to unite and bring joy, not to foster discrimination or hostility. "I'm glad I played this game and experienced it in every way," Weah said, noting that while some encounters involved hate and racism, the focus must be on removing negative behaviors from the sport. He called for greater involvement of former players who have experienced racism to strengthen a collective voice against discrimination. The Confederation of African Football, in partnership with Puma, has revealed the official match ball for the Total Energies CAF Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025. Named ITRI, the ball draws inspiration from Morocco's traditional zeligi mosaics, featuring star geometry, floral petal motifs, and circular symmetry to symbolize ambition, celebration, and unity among Africa's 24 participating nations. The red and green color scheme reflects Morocco's national identity, while the flow of movements patterns capture the dynamic rhythm of African football. Built on Puma's advanced Orbita 6 technology, the ITRI ball blends heritage with high-performance standards for elite competition. The AFCON Morocco 2025 tournament kicks off on the 21st of December 2025, and the ITRI match ball is available in select markets for €130. That's all for this time. Thanks for tuning in, and goodbye.